Welcome to Monday Night Football Live on the Bottom Line View. It's the Denver Broncos and Bo Nix versus the man, the myth, the legend, Jameis Winston, and the Cleveland Browns. Broncos, live. Let's have some fun. Gronk, spike the like button. And don't forget to subscribe. Let me know in the chat who you think's going to win, man. Let me know how you're doing, how you're feeling. Let's go, bro. Caesar says, BLV Nation in the chat. Angry Canadian says, yo, what's good, my legend, Mitch? The like button switch. Luke in the chat. Kelly in the chat. Big Al in the chat. James Dean, Tori in the chat. First play of the game. Play action for Bo Nix. He's under pressure. He throws incomplete at the feet of his fullback. Tori says, don't forget to Gronk smash the hell out of the like button. Get more viewers for Mitch and more members for BLV. Tori says, hey, chat. Hey, Mitch. How's it going this evening, everybody? Have an awesome day. James says, go Browns. Let's go Browns, baby. Let's go Browns. All the way. Let's go Browns. We're all about Jameis in this chat. Angry Canadian says, one time in Madden, I threw a ball behind someone's back. Screen pass. And it's a gain of 8 for Denver. That was one of the younger receivers. I couldn't tell. I couldn't track who it was. 3rd and 3. Panda is in the chat. What's going on, Panda? What's up, bro? 14:30 left in the first quarter. We're just beginning on Monday Night Football. It's the first third down. Handoff, and that is stuffed. No gain, so the Broncos will go 3 and out to begin this contest. Big stuff by Myles Garrett. 0-0. How's the lighting right now? Is it too bright? Should I turn anything down, or what do you think? Maybe turn this down a little bit. Looks a little bright. Kelly says Winston the best QB in the league. Damn right, baby. Jalen Darden back at the 3 to return. The former Buccaneer gets to the 9-yard line. That's where the Browns will take it after he stumbled. And there's a big Broncos celebration after a special teams tackle. Congratulations. Jameis Winston coming out for his first series of the game. Let me know what you think the game is going to be like. Let me know what you think the score is going to be. That's a good start for the Browns defense. This is the most challenging matchup of the young Bo Nix's recent career. He has not played a defense of this caliber in a while. It seems loud in Denver right now. Mile High is making noise. Motion from Akins to the left. Winston is going to fake the pitch. He's going to pump. Now he's going to throw wide open. Judy 30, Judy 35, 40, 45, 50. Jerry Judy, the former Bronco, with a big gainer. Jameis strikes. Thomas Drogan says, hello, football fans. What's up, Dragon the Drogan? How you doing, brother? Jameis is striking. Jerry Judy with a big play. Hey, that's awesome, Thomas. Appreciate you being here, man. I formation. Jameis hands it to Nick Chubb for the first play of his day, and he gets 1. 2nd and 9. 12:50 in the first. Kelly says Broncos 20, Brownies 10, but Winston gets 500 yards. All right, that sounds about right. That's pretty accurate. I wouldn't deny that. Angry Canadian in the chat. 2nd and 9. We've got 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Winston's going to hand it again. There's a little bit of a hole for Chubb, and he makes them pay. He gets 9 and the first down. Good drive here for the Browns. 2 first downs, an explosive from Judy, and a nice run. Good block by the tight end. Allows Chubb to go right up the gut for 9 yards. Broncos are the number 1 defense in EPA right now. So if the Browns can win this game or have a good performance offensively, that would say a lot about what they're doing with Jameis here. 2 receivers to the left, 2 tight ends to the right. Winston's going to hand it again. Chubb's got space, and he'll pick up 6. So he goes to the 29-yard line of Denver. Oh, that's not Chubb. That's Ford. My bad. I hate how they have the 34 and the 24. It's the most confusing thing. It's like the Patriots, bro. I hate it. I don't like it. Change your number, bro. Why you have the same number? Come on, man. All right. At the 30, 2nd and 4. Heavy formation. It's a handoff to Chubb this time, and it's a gain of just a yard. It'll be 3rd down and 3. Cooper on the stop for the Broncos. I'm digging the outfit for the Broncos right now. The unis, the helmets. They got white helmets, navy jerseys with some orange lining. Orange and white. I'm liking the helmets, bro. Not going to lie. 3rd and 4, 10:30 remaining in the first. Big Al has 26-19 Broncos. 3rd and 4. Elijah Moore motions in and back out. It's empty for Jameis. 4-man rush. Jameis is going to go down the field, and it's just a little wide for David Njoku, who beat his man, and it felt like it was just off time. I don't really feel like that was a bad pass. I think almost Jameis maybe threw it too early or something. Maybe he just missed him, but it felt like they were just a little off on the route, or like the distance of the route or something. You know what I'm saying? Field goal, 47 yards. Dustin Hopkins is no good. He missed it to the left. It hooked wildly. And Winston does not like that one. 10-16 remaining in the first. Looks like there's some wind in Denver, especially going to that direction. It looked like it just completely hooked to the left. So 0-0, Browns and Broncos. It remains after a good start by the Browns. The Broncos do not allow any points there. Dylan says Bryce Young is so back. Now, I will say this, Dylan. Was he ever here to begin with? You know what I'm saying, bro? That's the thing. How can somebody be back, but they've never actually existed? You know what I'm saying? At least at the NFL level. He also says, hope you're doing good. I'm doing fantastic, man. I'm doing phenomenal. I get to watch Jameis Winston in prime time. It doesn't get any better than that. It really doesn't. Dylan says, never mind, I changed my mind. Tommy is in the chat. My guy Tommy, the Jets fan. He's still a Jets fan. I mean, being a Jets fan might be worse than being a Panthers fan. I mean, really, truly, it's absolutely phenomenal what this guy has been through. So, I mean, I give the guy a pat on the back. I wish him the best. It's a tough scene. Not gonna lie. Cassie says, hi, Mitch. Merry Christmas. I gave you a like. Cassie gave me a like? Oh my gosh. It must be Christmas. She gave me a like. Thank you so much, Cassie. Appreciate it. In terms of Merry Christmas, now I understand it's December the 2nd. But why do people say Merry Christmas on December the 2nd? Bro, we've got 22 days to go. Like, why are we saying Merry Christmas? You know what I'm saying? But anyways, I appreciate it. Merry Christmas to you as well. Dylan says Panthers fans got stuff to look forward to. Because Bryce Young is back, right? Thanks, Cassie. 1st and 10. Under center, Nix hands it off to McLaughlin. I don't know why I got Herbert in my mind. I think it's because they wear the same number. 10 minutes left in the first. Maybe I'm just thinking about Justin Herbert. Yeah, it's definitely because they're wearing Navy jerseys and it's a 10. But McLaughlin got 10 yards on the run. Good run. Broncos couldn't run on their first 2 attempts. Kelly didn't know Panthers fans existed. 2 receivers, 2 tight ends. Nix is going to hand it to one of those receivers, and that's going to be a pickup of about 4 on the ground to the 47-yard line of Cleveland. Jermari, yo, what's going on, man? How you doing? Saints lost. You've been rather quiet as of late. Fake the toss. Bo Nix is going to go down the field, and it's dropped at the 30-yard line by Courtland Sutton. It was in his palms. It was a rocket by Nix, though. 9:03 left in the first, and Sutton drops it. 3rd down and 6. Does anyone know how cold it is in Denver right now? It appears to be maybe a little cold, but not like too crazy. Big Al with a super chat bomb. Hold on a second, brother. We got a big 3rd and 6 here, Big Al. Big 3rd and 6. 3rd and 6, and it's a completion for a first down to the 30-yard line. There's Sutton making up for it. All right, hold on. How do I get my sound effects here? Test? Okay. We should still have my mic working. All right. Big first down for the Broncos. At the 30 of Cleveland, 8:25 left in the first. Big Al says, what up, BLV peeps? We live and lit on Monday night. Bo Nix then fits a 5-yard pass into a tight window to the 25-yard line. It'll be 8:15 left in the first. Broncos on their second series are traveling downfield. Big Al says, we live and lit on Monday night, going up with the homie Mitch. Let's go.
I missed the part where that's my problem.
All right, all right, all right. James asked if they... I don't know. I didn't see it, bro. I didn't see a pregame interview from Winston. I'm highly disappointed. Passes dropped on 2nd and 5 by McLaughlin. It'll be 3rd down and 5. Quite a bit of man coverage so far by Cleveland in this game. Tight catch. Or that was Javonte Williams, I believe. I'm getting these running backs mixed up. I got to keep my running back game up here. We got Javonte Williams now. He's to the right of Nix. Success says, I'm in the UK. Should I bother watching this game or skip it? If you want, man, it's totally up to you. It's a decent game so far, but it just started. 3rd and 5, blitz by the Browns. Nix steps up. Nix is going to step up and throw, and what a catch by Sutton on the sidelines for a gain of 7 in the first down. I believe that was a catch. 7:20 left in the first. Big 3rd down conversion again for Courtland Sutton. Appears to be a catch to me. What a catch, though. It was on the wrong shoulder, and he still caught it. At the 18-yard line of Cleveland now, Denver on their second possession. After Cleveland missed a field goal on their first, they are in the red zone. 6:50 remains in the first. Handoff to the right, and it is broken tackle by McLaughlin. He gets 2 yards after a hard-fought effort, breaking a defensive tackle. 6:30 left in the first. Success, who's playing on Thursday night? I think the Packers and the Lions. It's a big game. Shout out to Caesar and Big Al with the super chats. Appreciate you guys. BK says, anyone else hoping Chubb's knee blows up again? Why would you say that? That's not very nice. 2nd and 9. BK, don't have it your way with that one. 2nd and 9. Blitz by the Browns. It's coming from the backside. Nix throws. I think that hit the ground. They're going to say he caught it at the 1-yard line. What? I thought it hit the ground 100%. I don't know. I want to see a replay. Vele with a beautiful catch. I don't know how he caught it, but he did. At the 1-yard line, short is the run by McLaughlin. So 2nd and goal at the 1. Some crazy catches on this drive. Same BK, but I don't hope that he breaks his knee. Psycho says, what up? What's up, Psycho Maniac? How you doing, man? 2nd and goal with 5 minutes left in the first. Sean Payton wearing his dad glasses tonight. Handoff Nix to the right, and Javonte loses a yard. He was trying to get something, but he ended up going backwards. So now it's 3rd and goal at the 2. This is one of the most hard-fought, successful drives that I've seen this week, if not this month. 3rd and goal. 4:30 remains in the first. The Saints won? No, they lost, bro. 3rd and goal at the 2. Handoff Nix. Javonte, touchdown. Jump cut to the right, and he's in. 4:13 remaining in the first quarter. It's 7-0 Broncos. Kelly's still heartbroken that his Ravens lost, but he'll still watch me. Appreciate that, man. Thank you. What do you think of the Ravens, man? Three third-down conversions for the Broncos on that drive, including a touchdown by Javonte. 4:13 remains in the first quarter. 7-0. Jamari says, hold on. What happened? Jamari says, Mitch, I'm going to say this now, but the Saints are going to be good next year if they can stay healthy. They're not going to be good with Derek Carr, bro. I'm sorry. He's not good enough. You're going to be mid. Mid, I say. But honestly, you guys are old, bro. Like, you need to get a refresh. Kelly says they are frauds. I just hope we can recover during the bye because we need it. Wow, you're very depressed on your Ravens, bro. I've got the under 21.5 in the first half. You're lucky that the Browns missed a field goal. But what is also working your way is the time of possession was pretty good there for both teams, so that's good. James Dean says, will Henry or Barkley break Dickerson's record? More likely Barkley. Singh says, Mitch, which games are you live streaming next week? Because your Pats are on a bye week. That's a good one, bro. I don't know. Let me check. Well, obviously the Lions. Obviously the Lions. You've got the Cousins revenge game. You've got Jameis versus Steelers rematch. You've got... That's a pretty depressing early window, I'm not going to lie. Those games all suck. Except for the Cousins revenge game. You got Bills Rams. You got Chargers Chiefs. I mean, to be honest, I might just do the Chargers and the... I might do... That's tough, man. I might do Chargers Chiefs, to be honest, on Sunday night. And I might just watch the games during the day and do my recap. That might be the move. Sing. All right, second possession for Cleveland here. Winston play action, throws to the right. It's a nice throw to Njoku here on the corner route for a first down. Gain of 11. Luciano, that's how I say your name, right? Says, I went to that Green Bay game with the hope that Tua could break his cold weather. Bro, don't ever go to a Dolphins game in the cold expecting the Dolphins to win. Don't you know any better? Come on, man. Lambeau Field's awesome, though. That was probably sweet. I've never been. I want to go. How was it? Let me know. Should I go? Reverse for Cleveland. Little creative pitch there. Winston trying to block. And this idiot Browns player, is that Tony? It is Tony. But I knew it was Tony as soon as I saw him try to make a spinorama. What was that? Decently sized, BK. I'm not going to lie, bro. Luciano says, yes, you said it right. I was hopeful it was freezing. Dylan says, you don't want to watch Barkley go for 300 yards? Yeah, I kind of do. But I'm just going to watch that to myself, you know. 2nd and 7. Handoff. Ford. Nice carry. Gain of 4 or 5. 3rd and a couple. Thank you guys for joining me tonight. It's Monday Night Football. It's the bottom line view. We got Jameis Winston taking on Bo Nix. We got Jerry Jeudy revenge game. We've got the Broncos trying to make their way to the playoffs. This is a big game for them. Browns are trying to play spoiler. Make sure to subscribe to the channel and Gronk spike the like button, brother. 3rd and 3. At the 48. I wonder if Cleveland uses 2 downs here to get this first down. But they're going to throw. Jameis steps away from the pressure. Now he's going to scramble to his left. He's going to throw downfield wide open at the 20, 15, at the 10. That is Elijah Moore inside the 10 of Denver. And remember, like I said, this is the Broncos number 1 in EPA defensively in the NFL. Cleveland went down the field and missed a field goal. And now on their second possession, Jameis has them cooking in the red zone. Great play by Jameis here, extending the play and finding his open man. And he's got some good chemistry with Elijah Moore these last couple weeks. Nice double move by Elijah on Levi Wallace. Burns him downfield. At the 8-yard line, Cleveland is in business. Can they get in the end zone? They're going to play action. Winston's going to throw the end zone. Touchdown! David Njoku! Jameis! Let's go!
All right.
Great cash, homie.
Caesar just puts brown on the screen. James says, just what? What is this guy talking about, bro? Extra point is good. Tommy, what do you think, man? What do you think? Aaron Rodgers going to hit the bench soon or what? Apologize for my idiot dog barking upstairs.
All right.
I missed the part where that's my problem.
7-7, baby. Let's go. Tommy says, dude, New York is tough. Panda, who's your favorite team again? I can't keep track of all Panda's favorite team. Tommy loved that. All right. It's a tough scene in New York, says Tommy. They're not an Aaron Rodgers fan at this moment. BK says, my favorite team is Team Whopper. I thought your favorite team was the Patriots. When are you going to a Pats game? Not this year. Maybe next year. Brown should keep Jameis, says Jamari. It's going to be interesting to see if they try to get rid of Deshaun this offseason. I think they have to, right? Luciano says, there's not much to do in Green Bay unless you hunt deer. There's also a museum that has all the history of how the Packers begun. Interesting. Yeah, I would only want to go for a game. I'd go for like 2 days, stay the night, and then go to the game and check out the stadium and stuff. That's probably what I would do if I went to Green Bay. Panda. All right, that sounds good, man. We love our Pats fans, of course. Dylan says Pats versus Panthers in Boston. Shit. You gonna show up for a loss, bro? Come on, Dylan. You don't want to do that to yourself. I might have to go. My actually, like my best friend is a Panthers fan. Funny enough. There's like 4 of them on Earth. One of them is in my chat. Tommy says, we should have kept Michael Vick and that tall dude who keeps a pistol in his sweatpants, Plaxico Burress. Tommy likes the cons on his team. Caesar says, maybe they should start a cheesecake factory. Oh, a cheese factory, sorry. They probably do have a cheese factory, don't they? 1st and 10 at their own 30. Still the first quarter. It's a incomplete screen pass by Denver on 1st down. I feel like I'm going to say screen pass a lot in this game. I just have a hunch. Okay, 2nd and 10 at their own 30-yard line. I can't bet against Winston, bro. 2nd and 10. Bo Nix throws over the middle. It's fumbled. Cleveland's got it. 20, 15, 10, 5. Touchdown, Martin Emerson. I'm a little relaxed because I'm not sure it was a fumble, but it could have been. If it is, it's a huge play. Luciano, let's see if he was down. Or if it was incomplete. That's a fumble. That looks like a fumble to me. I don't know. Ref on the broadcast seems to think it's incomplete, but I thought he had enough control of the ball. I guess not. I thought it was a fumble, man. So, Cleveland almost had a touchdown. 3rd and 10. Bo Nix is going to roll out. He's going to chuck it deep, and it's incomplete. Good coverage by Emerson. 4th down, and that will be a 3-and-out for Denver and a near touchdown by Cleveland. It was a scoop and score, but it was reversed because they deemed that he did not make a football move. It was close. It was very close. He just didn't have it long enough, basically. James Dean says, how was Survivor Series? It was a lot of fun, man. It was a lot of fun. The card was like not amazing, you know, like just in terms of talent that was there. But I thought that the quality of the matches were good. The atmosphere was good. It was cool to see wrestling in Vancouver for once. And yeah, there were some great spots. I was like first row, so it was like really close so we could see all the moves, you know, and like the guys jumping off the cage. Yeah, it was pretty good, man. Harley says, okay. I'll pay attention to you guys. Harley, what's up? Harley thinks she's a celebrity or something. I don't know. Harley's head got too big. She never comes to my chat anymore. She thinks she's too cool. Hey. Okay. What was I gonna do? Harley thinks she's too cool, man. It's okay, Harley. Gotta be more positive, Harley. Harley says, I love you. Just been a lot of sobbing here and there. I'm better now, though. That's good. That's good to hear. Tommy says, post-Thanksgiving blues is an event. Is it? Are you, like, depressed that you don't get to eat turkey anymore or something? Sports fan says, I need Njoku to end up with 5 more points than Sutton. Well, so far, so good, brother. So far, so good. James says, Gronk spiked the like button. Tori says, your mind is your own worst enemy. Would anyone care for some Texas peanuts? Says Caesar. All right, still the first quarter. 48 seconds left in the first. Winston's third possession here. First, they missed a field goal. Second, they scored a touchdown. Let's see what they do with the third. That is a loss of 2 for Nick Chubb. Good play by the rookie on the defensive line for the Broncos. Is that what it is, Jordan? Oh, I didn't know that. Are you a turkey hater, bro? Damn. 20 seconds left in the first. Dondre Tillman got that stop. 2nd and 10. They didn't deem it a loss, I guess. 2 receivers, 2 tight ends. Jameis, play action. Steps up, throws. It's caught. First down. That's Elijah Moore, number 8. Gain of 10. Good protection so far for Jameis. He's doing a good job in the pocket as well. Jordan's a big ham guy. I learned something new every day. I didn't know Jordan was a ham guy. Yeah. Jameis has been better since he got his eye surgery. But honestly, Jameis was weird that one year, the 2020 year. Or 2019, before Brady. He was good. He was like really good sometimes and really bad at the same time. It was actually wild to watch. I've never watched a quarterback season like that in my life. He was like really good and really bad. I think because he couldn't see. Harley is a big stuffing girl. All right. That's how he is in general. Yeah, I guess. C Middle says, what's happening, BLV? What's up, C Middle? Chargers. How you doing, C Middle? What'd you think of that fluky win on Sunday? BK says you need a Jameis Winston soundbite. I do. Which one, though? There's so many. I need to get a couple. First and 10. At their own 23. Play action. Winston steps up. Now he steps away. And he throws it away. He almost got sacked. Now, I would not say that was grounding. That was close enough to an attempted pass. 14:54 left in the second quarter. Just beginning. Harley says like, subscribe, and click the notification to join our BLV fam. I don't think she meant fan. I think she meant fam. 2nd and 10. Handoff. Chubb. No gain for Chubb. 3rd down and 10. 14:45 in the first half. Tommy, a super sticker. He gives a thumbs up. Just a simple thumbs up. Tommy's a simple man. He likes the Jets. And he likes a BLV. 3rd and 10. Tori with a super chat. We'll get to it right after this. Jameis Winston, 3rd and 10. Empty formation. Extra into block. Winston's got time. He's going to go down the field. And there's a tug right there. They're going to call it incomplete. I thought there was a tug at the last second. But McMillan was stride for stride. He really didn't need to do it. Let's see. Yeah, he got that left arm behind his back, but they didn't call it. So it'll be a punt. 4th and 10. 14:09 remaining in the first half. Browns will punt. 3 and out. Torrey with the $5 super. Somebody ran into the punter. Ball went out of bounds at the 35-yard line. Looked like the punter got jacked up. This super... that was a terrible punt, by the way. This super chat is for Harley Quinn because I want her to know that she matters, and also I put my nomination in for Mitch. I put my nomination in for Mitch for BLV Hall of Fame. You want me to be in the BLV Hall of Fame? What does that even mean? Or does that mean Harley's in the BLV Hall of Fame? I'm confused. Kelly is a BLV fan. Let's go, Kelly.
All right.
There is a BLV Hall of Fame. We've got Bodo, Winter, and we've got Big Al Williams. Did I put a third person in? Was Ultra inducted? I don't know. Did I put 3 people in? I don't know. I should keep track of this. There's only 2 or 3 people in the Hall of Fame. Ultra's in. There you go. So there's only 3? Jordan knows, bro. Durcan's not even in. I'm not going to let Durcan in, bro. This guy keeps going. He's bombarding the Discord about the Pittsburgh Steelers. I wish I was as passionate about anything in my entire life as Durcan is about the most mid team I've ever seen. Harley says, I nominate Mitch for being the best Canadian ever. Thank you, Miss Harley. Tori says we need more people in. Yeah, we do. I don't know, what should I do with the Hall of Fame? I got to get like plaques, or I got to get like a plaque or something. I got to put the people on the plaque. Or like I should like send a plaque to people if they make the BLV Hall of Fame. What do we think? What do we think? Caesar's on his way up. Caesar's been a multi-time All-Pro. Loss of a couple for McLaughlin on first down. 2nd and 12. What's up, Justin? How you doing, brother? Yo, Justin was on purposely getting me real mad about the Commanders game yesterday. That was pissing me off. I'm not going to lie. Kelly's going to be there one day. 2nd and 11. Bo Nix goes down the field and it's incomplete. And it looks like there might be a flag for pass interference against Emerson. Maybe a cheap one. We'll see. Yeah. I think it's a fair call. I would say he probably wouldn't have caught it regardless, but it's a fair call. Let's go, Tommy. BLV stock to the moon. A BLV Hall of Fame shirt. That's a good idea. Now you're thinking. Handoff to the 40. Second down and 4 coming up. 13-10 remains in the first half. I only need to make 3, yeah. We induct one every year. A while, bro. A while. 2nd and 4. Pressure on Nix. He throws. The ball's batted in the air. It's intercepted. At the 31-yard line, the Browns will take over. The pressure was coming. Bo Nix forced it. Batted. Picked. Brownies. Who's going to make a BLV theme song? Bo picks, says Kelly. Yeah, you don't throw at Denzel Ward. Tip. Don't throw at Denzel Ward. Jordan's going to make the song. All right. We know that he's the guitar-loving teen. Harley says, "Oh, Canada." The anthem is our theme song. Justin says, "Hey, Big Al, bummed, but as bad as the South is, still have a chance to make the playoffs." Ah, come on, Justin. You don't got a chance to make the playoffs. But I will say, Justin, your team is tracking in the right direction. Bryce Young is looking better. You're doing better. That's good news. You're competitive. You're not making the damn playoffs, though. A BLV beanie? Do you mean a BLV toque? If it's a toque, then you'd be correct. Isaac says, "I don't blame Nix for that." Sort of. He forced it, I guess. It was very tight coverage. I wouldn't say it's like the most egregious interception I've ever seen. That's definitely not the case, but I would not say that it's without blame, but yeah. What's my opinion on Nix? I think that he's been solid. I think he manages the game well. I think he's more athletic than I would have thought. He moves well. He avoids negative plays most of the time. His arm is decent. I think he's a little overrated because I think he doesn't have to do a lot most of the time. He most of the time it's a lot of screens and a lot of defense from Denver, but I think he's also shown some progress and some ability to grow and mature and get better. And I think his downfield game has gotten better as the year has gone on. I think he's a solid NFL quarterback. I don't think he'll ever be anything special, but I think he's decent. 2nd and 10. Off the hands of Njoku, incompletes. 3rd and 10. Browns have not really been able to run the ball the last couple of possessions. Big Al says, "I was thinking Remember the Name by Fort Minor because I want the world to remember the name." Hey, thanks, Big Al. I love that song, by the way. Third and 10. Winston throws. It's complete. First down. to the 47-yard line. That's a practice squatter catching the ball from Jameis for a first down on Monday Night Football. No Tillman tonight for Cleveland, so they had to plug in another man. We already saw Kadarius Toney. We're seeing the depth of Cleveland have to come into play here. $11:20 remains in the first half. I got to get some merch. Play action. Jameis on the move. Ball's tipped and it's incomplete. 2nd and 10. 11:04 remains in the first half. Second and 10. Winston in the gun. 3 receivers. Ford, the back to the left. He's going to hand it to Ford. Nice move. 50, 45, 40, 35, down to the 32-yard line. Jerome Ford. Big run. Brownies. What a move. Whoop. Whoop. Big play. Browns are on the move. They're in Denver territory after a rip from Jerome Ford. It's 179 yards to 75 for Cleveland right now. At the 32, it's play action for Jameis. He outside the pocket. He's trying to move. Now he's going to step up. He's going to run. And he's taken down hard after a gain of just a yard. 10 minutes left in the first half. Second and 10. 3 receivers, 2 stacked to the right. Jameis is going to hand it off. And Ford gets to the 27-yard line of Denver. 9:30 remains in the first half. Browns by starting quarterback. Watson 1-6. Winston 2-2. Winston has way more passing yards, way more total yards, and 4 more points per game. 9 minutes left in the first half. That being said, Jameis has also played the Chargers defense, the Steelers defense in a blizzard, and now he's played the Broncos. 3rd and 5, and the Ravens. Jameis to the right. Throws across his body, and it's incomplete. 4th and 5 should be a field goal attempt here, trying to find Jerry Jeudy. Winston got hit by Benito right up top. Win-win for everybody. 45-yard attempt. Hopkins is good. He missed the first one. He gets the second one. Browns take the lead. 10-7. John says, wow, Broncos are a shitty team. Yeah, see, you thought they were good when they played the Chiefs, but the Chiefs just suck. No, this is a good test for the Broncos, man. This is a good test for the Broncos. Broncos haven't played very good teams as of late. Cleveland is not a great team on paper, but since Winston's gone in there, they've been much more competitive. They've beaten the Steelers and the Ravens, so they deserve their credit. Yeah, it does seem like it will be a good game, for sure. Singh says, Mitch, who's the most overrated NFL team right now? The Chiefs? Other than the Chiefs, Washington, probably. Washington or maybe the Ravens? Is that crazy? I don't think so. Steelers, Ravens. Falcons, not really. Nobody thinks they're that good. It's definitely the Chiefs, though. It's definitely the Chiefs. After that, in my opinion, probably the Steelers or probably the Steelers. Yo, Daniel Barry, what's up, bro? Ronnie says Chiefs ain't gonna three-peat. I hope not, or the NFL sucks. Panda says this is a revenge game for Winston against Sean Payton. You might be right. The Falcons think they're really good. Yeah, I agree with that. John says I can get the Browns +3. How do you make I'm not going to comment, John. You can do what you do. Free will. I'm not going to comment. Bo Nix, under pressure, is going to float and throw it away. Tightly covered was the fullback. 4:43 remaining in the first half. The Mets, Tommy? The Mets? 2nd and 10. Trips to the right. Bo Nix looking right. It's going to throw a quick swing pass. It's a spin move by McLaughlin, but he can't get anywhere. Good defense by Cleveland. It will be 3rd down and 10 for the Brownies. Defense. 8:36 remains in the first half. There is a flag. Very late. It's against Denver. I would reject this or decline this. Claire, look at the screen, you jabroni. Claire, I thought you were smart. Aren't you a teacher? Look at the screen. Come on. Come on, Claire. John says, well, my Hawks and Celtics are doing their job. Come on, friggin' Broncos. Bo Nix throwing deep. Let's see if they do it here. And it's almost intercepted. Double coverage on Cortland Sutton. 4th and 10. That'll be a 3 and out for Denver. That's awesome, Justin. Congrats, buddy. Hope it goes well for you. Okay. I'm just bugging you anyways, Claire. But okay, that makes more sense. Ball bounces backspin to the 12-yard line. Claire's still depressed about the Falcons. 8:09 left in the first half. C. Middle is endorsing the BLV propaganda with our own store. John says the Broncos are like the Jets, Pats, and Raiders. Why did I bet those frigging losers? The Pats covered. What are you talking about? Come on, bro. We covered. We didn't win. We covered. At their own 11-yard line, Jameis under center. He's got Judy at his lone receiver. It's play action. Winston's going to go deep. He's got a man down the field, but he just shoots it too far for Jerry Jeudy on the post route. Jameis got a little too anxious right there. Stefanski with the perfect beard had no statement on his face. Perfect play call. Beautiful. But Jeudy and Winston could not connect, so it'll be 2nd down and 10. So a little off from Jameis there. Jeudy looks faster for some reason. I don't know why. Handoff. Ford picks up 3, maybe 4. Ford has actually been really good in this game. He's been better than Chubb so far. 7:50 remains in the first half. It'll be 3rd and 7. Gronk, spike the like button if you haven't already. Broncos are 3rd in the AFC West at a 7-5 record. They're 1 game behind the Chargers, but right now the Browns have them in a tough spot. Teams like the Colts and the Dolphins are watching this game closely to see if the Broncos drop a game. You think so, Justin? That might be it. Because the Browns got Jameis, Christian. Then you just see your team lose to this guy. Trips to the left. Jameis feels the pressure. That looked like interference. Ball's incomplete on 3rd and 7. 7:18 left in the first half. I think the Denver defender was a little quick to close that gap on Njoku, but the ref probably said, it's not worth the flag because he would have been short anyways. So the Browns are going to punt. That was suspect, though. I'm not going to lie. Near his own end zone, it will be a punt. This one is much better than the last. At the 24-yard line, the return to the 33. Good tackle. 7:07 remaining in the first half. Christian, you already lost to Winston. What are you talking about? Stop acting like it didn't happen. I'm sorry to inform you, sir. All right. All right, Christian. I bet the Steelers should win that game. If they lost to the Browns twice, that would be embarrassing. But you never know. Go, Browns, go. I'm just going to endorse the fact that everyone thinks I'm a massive Steeler hater. I'm just going to endorse it. I'm just going to take it in. I'm going to wear it. People think I hate the Steelers. Just because... I don't know why. I just give my opinion. Panda says, sitting 102 against the spread, 5th in my pick'em. +6 on the Browns tonight. I love some underdogs. Let's go, Panda. You picked the right side, sir. You picked the right side. Well, are they not, Claire? 7:07 left in the first half. Broncos down 3 with the ball. Handoff. Good run on first down by McLaughlin. A gain of 9. 7 minutes left in the first half. McLaughlin actually bobbled the handoff and took it up the middle. Daniel Hernandez in the chat says this week a lot of underdogs covered. Yup. Handoff. Jamonte, no yards. John says, why do they run? They suck. I thought you're cheering for the Broncos. What's going on, John? Third and 2. 5:50 remaining in the first half. Pistol for Nix. Nix. Going down the field on a fade, and it's a beautiful ball for Sutton on the back shoulder. First down, Broncos. 5:35 left in the first half. Pats Forever says it's Drake and Gonzo versus everybody. Yeah, versus our own coach. Big play for the Broncos. First down at the 40 of Cleveland now. They've got 2 receivers to the right. Sutton to the right of the formation. It's a blitz by Cleveland. Nix throws. He's got an open man. And it's a gain of 16. Myles Garrett was in coverage. 4:55 left in the first half. Guys, we got 5 more likes for 40. Let's try to get to 50. Let's go. Gronk spike the like button, baby. 1st and 10. Bunch to the right. Running back to the right. That would make it quads. Fake the handoff. Bubble screen. Franklin down to the 2. Great screenplay. They got the numbers advantage with the quad formation, and they hit the bubble screen for a big play. 1st and goal, 4:20. Panda's favorite time and favorite date at the 1-yard line. Nix fakes the handoff. Nix on the move to the right. Nix looking. Nix pumping. Nix throwing. Flag on the play. It is incomplete. 4:06 left in the first half. It was 6, the spread, Claire. What is the flag, sir referee? Holding on the defense. Of course. 1st down for Denver. First and goal at the 1 for Denver. Handoff to the fullback, and he's in. Touchdown, Broncos. Michael Burton. $14-10. Four minutes left in the first half. Oh, there goes the under. Oh, that sucks. John says, I'm back, baby. He's back, baby. Thank you for the super chat, John. He is back. Probably working, Justin. John with a $10 super says the Broncos are the best team in the NFL. I thought you said they sucked like 2 minutes ago. Claire says I'm always the only girl. Claire's loyal. She's the only loyal one. Shout out to all the super chatters today. We got Johnny with 2 super chats. Tori with a super chat. Tommy got a super sticker in the mix. BK got a super chat. Big Al with a bomb. And Caesar with a super chat. Shout out to you guys. Handoff. No gain. Someone should tell John how they work. John says Claire stays because she has a crush on me. I think that's true. I don't know. Claire can confirm or deny, but I think that's accurate. 2nd and 10. Let Jameis throw it. 3:20 remains in the first half. Jameis throws, complete to Njoku for a gain of 5 at the 35. 3rd and 5. Trips to the right. Winston in the gun. Jameis looks right. Throws. It's complete. 1st down. Let him throw, baby. Let him throw. Let it snow. Let it snow. Thrash. I love that name. It sounds like a wrestler. Thrash. With the 1st down. 2:37 left in the first half. Gronk spiked the like button. We're trying to hit 50 before halftime. Let's go. Let's do it. Let's do it. Come on.
You gotta give him that huck too and spit on that thing. You get me?
I missed the part where that's my problem.
Shut up, bitch!
Do I want Baker and Darnold to play against each other in the playoffs? Sing. Honestly, I don't really think that that's like a big deal. I know that they're in the same draft class, but I don't really see how that's much of a rivalry, to be honest. But sure, they can play against each other. That'd be great. It'd probably be a pretty good game. 1st and 10 under center. Winston, play action. Winston pumps. Winston steps up. Throws. It's caught at the 40-yard line by Jerry Jeudy of Denver. That was so close to being a strip sack. It's unbelievable. But then it was caught. Good throw. Really good throw. 2 minutes left in the first half. They will take this to the 2-minute warning, I think. Great job by Jameis here. Pump, steps up, resets, and throws a really good ball. Jeudy with a nice catch. John says, unbelievable. The freaky Broncos pass defense is the worst in history. Justin, can you stop? Bro's literally the best in the league. Commercial, 2-minute warning in the first half. All right. First and 10 at the 40 of Cleveland. Jameis throws. It's caught in Njoku for a gain of 4. John says the 4 best teams: Chiefs, Eagles, Lions, and Bills, but not sure of the Bills yet. Why are you not sure of the Bills yet? Can I tell Sean Hockley and his dad apart? Yeah, I'm pretty sure if you put them side to side. Niners are just too injured, man. Too injured. Josh the best in the game. He beat your boy, John. 2nd and 6 at the 36 of Denver. Jameis throws the curl for a first down. Jerry Jeudy. Revenge game. Judy's going off. 3 for 68. 152 left in the first half. At the 29 of the Broncos, Winston in the empty. 3-man rush. Jameis is picked, and it's going to be a pick 6. Denver returns it for a touchdown. Nick Bonito? The defensive end? 70-yard touchdown. Wow. What a turn of events. The Browns were driving downfield, and Jameis was spooked by the 3-man rush, and he forced it into the defensive end for a touchdown. $138 remains in the first half. 21-10. Now, that being said, the Browns still have 138 left in this first half. 3 timeouts to get this damage back. They also have the ball after halftime. So, Broncos get a nice little lead here thanks to their defense. Great job by Bonito, though. Holy shit. He was covering in space. He was covering out there. I think Jameis should have just thrown that away. But it was a great play by Bonito. Rocky Mountain High, baby, says John. $5 super chat. John now with his 3rd super chat, taking the lead. What the fuck? Classic Jameis, bro. Classic. Now he's going to come back and he's going to throw a touchdown. I guarantee it. Watch. I guarantee it. 138 left in the first half. 21-10. A eventful first half. Pretty good game so far. Bonito has 10 sacks, which is tied for 3rd in the NFL. He also has a pick 6 in this game. Big Al's giving his lessons of the week. Burton, the fullback who scored a touchdown earlier, is gingerly walking off. Let's get 3 more likes for 45 before half. We can do it. I believe in you guys. I believe. Really, John? I'm watching the game. First and 10. Jameis, play action. It's going to go down the field, and that is incomplete. Second and 10, 134 left in the first half. Vikings versus Chargers Super Bowl? Wow. Okay. Second and 10, trips to the left. Njoku to the right. 4-man rush for Denver. Quick throw for Jameis. It's Elijah Moore. He picks up 6. 125 left in the first half. Cleveland needs this first down. It's a big drive. Big drive. Don't really want to give Denver the ball back before halftime. Cleveland wants to try and go double score here, especially after throwing a pick 6. Two more likes. Georgia, Texas. Who do you guys got? Georgia, Texas. Claire, who's going to win? Bunch to the right. Ford to the left. Troy's on drugs. Winston throws right. It's caught at the 48-yard line. Judy again. Good throw, good catch. Claire's got Texas. All right. At the 48 of Denver, Sean Payton used a timeout. That actually helped Cleveland. They still got 3 timeouts here. Jameis throws right and a dime to Judy again. Gain of 14. Routing up Surtain and a beautiful throw by Jameis. When he's not throwing it to the other team, he's throwing strikes. "57 seconds left in the half. It's empty formation. Jameis, deep drop. Throws across the middle. Caught again for a first down. It's Elijah Moore at the 23-yard line of Denver. 45 seconds left in the first half. Coach has got Hookem at the 23 of Denver. Stefanski has an impeccable beard, bro. It's phenomenal work. Look at that thing. I bet John couldn't get a beard like that. Justin says Texas for me too. Damn. Maybe I have to bet Georgia. Everybody's on Texas. Claire says Georgia minus 9.5. Get the fuck out of here. Is that actually real? No, it's not. Don't say that. Am I going to have to bet on Texas? No, Texas is minus 2.5. All right, 1st and 10. Quick throw is incomplete for Akins. 2nd and 10, 35 seconds left in the half. 2 timeouts for Cleveland. Bro, what do you think this is, man? It's not quite a beard, but like it's like long stubble, bro. Like a short beard, I guess. What do you think that is, bro? Come on. I know it's hard to see on the broadcast, but 2nd and 10. Jameis throws. It's caught at the 18. Johnny's got Texas. John has a beard down to his belly. Were you Santa Claus? Bro, I shave. All right, 3rd and 5. Jameis throws. It's caught for a 1st down inside the 5 at the 4. 1st and goal. What? 24 seconds left in the 1st half. Let's go, Brownies. Let's go, J-Mo. Let's go, J-Mo. Let's go, J-Mo. I told you guys. Watch. Jameis has 28 attempts in the 1st half. 240 yards. He went over his yards prop in the 1st half. That's impressive work. 1st and goal at the 4. Can they get it in the end zone? It's going to be a roll to the left. Jameis is going to throw, and it is good coverage. Incomplete for Elijah Moore. They haven't, so they used all their timeouts. So they do have to look to throw. I wonder if you would throw in Dorian Thompson-Robinson. I mean, like, just for this situation, because, like, he's got that legs ability. Maybe in the red zone that could be useful, but we'll see if Winston can do something here. At the 4. Jameis throws, and it's right through a tightly contested Njoku. It looked like it was very close. Let's see. Okay, yeah, hand in there. Hit the ball. It's a dangerous throw. 3rd down for the Browns here. They're going to have to throw again, most likely. 3rd and goal at the 4. 2 receivers to the left. Judy to the right. Winston. Throws! It's caught by Njoku again! Animal! Touchdown! Browns! 21-17. What a catch. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. That's great, coach. Let's go. 13 seconds left in the 1st half. Extra point is good. 21-17. Hey, what, you Claire called it? What? I literally said he's going to throw a touchdown after he threw a pick. I said I guaranteed it. Big Al doesn't give me any credit, bro. Come on, man. Daniel says, I figured out how to make money from the BLV with 100% success rate. Whatever he predicts on Steelers games, bet the opposite. I don't think that's true. Maybe just lately it's true, but actually, no, you would be wrong because I bet the Browns, we had the Browns to cover last week. We had the Steelers to win, so I got that wrong, but I had the Browns to cover. So don't pretend. Don't pretend like I wasn't right. John says $5. I give you guys what? I give up. You guys can all screw yourselves. I think that was directed at Claire. Sorry, Claire. Thank you guys for watching so far. We're almost at halftime, 13 seconds left in the first half. Thank you, Big Al. At least Big Al gives me some credit. Jeepin' Jesus Freak. That's an interesting name. Was gifted a membership by Big Al. Oh my goodness, look at all these memberships. Jen L was gifted a membership. MK was gifted a membership. Chin23 was gifted a membership. Diablo G was gifted a membership. Congratulations, guys. Daniel says, well, at least it's a close game. I'm just hoping for a Denver pick six in the last minute of the fourth quarter to win the game. Why? Do you have the Broncos defense? All right. We're at halftime. Jameis had a really awesome half. I mean, he did throw that pick six, but otherwise, he was really, really good. Like, not even joking. Meanwhile, you look at the stats. Denver is winning. Cleveland has 250 more yards, or 150 more yards. Cleveland did miss a field goal. There is that. They have 5 more first downs. The pick six was costly. And basically the difference being one drive for Cleveland was a field goal and one was a missed field goal. And for Denver, they scored 2 offensive touchdowns and 1 defensive touchdown. Bo Nix, though, is having a pretty rough game, so he's going to have to pick it up in the second half. He's 50% completion, 110 yards, and an interception, so he's not having his best game against this Cleveland defense. If they're going to win here, the way that Cleveland's moving the ball, he's going to have to move the ball himself in the second half. It's a crazy background in Denver there. Bono with a bomb! says, God damn it, Big Al. Alert me next time so I could quit my membership.
All right.
Shut up, bitch!
This game's been good, Psycho. Daniel says, just wondering, what position would you want the Patriots to draft? Left tackle or edge rusher would make sense. I want to support Drake. Offense. Tackle or receiver, personally, I would lean towards the offensive line if the prospects are even. I think they need to go offense. We can worry about the defense later. I think there's defensive talent on this team. I think it's poorly coached. Jerome, I don't know, man. The AFC West woke up this year, apparently. Where's Sing? I need a song, says John. Tommy loves the all right.
All right.
Big Al says the over will hit, most definitely. Currently, the total is at 41.5. Caesar says the Raiders are the ugly duckling. Yup. They're ugly. Jerome says, I think Saquon is MVP. Fair enough. I think Josh should win it as long as he continues on this trajectory. That being said, if Saquon won, I wouldn't really disagree. I think the Eagles would have to get the 1 seed though, for sure, in the NFC. Bodo says, Mitch, you need to send a clip to Claire that way she could play it when her students are being unruly. This one?
Shut up, bitch!
Justin says, no, MVP is Sam Darnold. Sam and biscuits. Do 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 do. Celtics better than the Heat, says Pat suck. You suck, jabroni.
Shut up, bitch!
Straight cash, homie.
Big Al. Going through the stats. Cleveland has lost 9 of 10 versus the AFC West. Denver has lost 8 of 9 versus the AFC North. This is a classic something's got to give. I know Celtics. Bro, we all know the Patriots suck. You don't have to say it. We know. That's Jerry the King. Who's in the Rock clip? Pretty sure it's Jerry the King Lawler. Pats can beat the Broncos, says John. Damn right. Claire teaches music. She's the music wizard. The music wizard of our generation. Jerome says, doesn't TJ Watt have another brother? I know it's JJ as one of them. I forgot the other one. Yes, they do have another brother. John says, Claire, can you teach me music? What's that, Ian? Oh, sports bet tracker? No, I'm not on there. I should get on something, though. Like, I'm not sure how I get on that, though. Is it better than Action? John says, I'm thinking of singing in nightclubs to make gambling money. That's a good idea. Bodo says, I bet you Claire spends 90% of the class going, I told you not to blow directly into the hole. You blow across the top of the hole. Okay, Bodo. Bodo's horny. This will be my 28th year teaching music. I play Oh my goodness. We got 2 music teachers in one chat? This is not even real. Am I in real life right now? Unbelievable. Hold on a second. I don't know, Bodo. You're making a John joke, Bodo. John says music teachers are just glorified hippies. What do you guys got to say for yourself? Daniel says, I will say this. I'd rather put 1,000 on the Patriots to win the Super Bowl next year than $1 on the Jets to have a winning record next season. There has never been a more pathetic franchise in the NFL. Wow. Oh, you did, Bodo? That's cool. John. One time at band camp, who's the Bears coach going to be? That's a good question. Lincoln Riley. The Broncos can win if they can run the ball a bit better. Get a couple big plays from Bo Nix's legs and arm. And get another turnover defensively. That's cool, Ian. I'll have to check it out. All right, Psycho. See you, man. Claire says Belichick? Unlikely. I just don't see him wanting... I don't see him with Caleb. I don't see that as a mesh, personally. That's just my opinion, though. Play action, Jameis. Throws, caught for a first down. It's Elijah Moore. There is a flag. Penalty against Denver is the indication. You guys think the GM Poles will get fired? I don't think he's done a great job, personally. But he never gets blamed. First down for the Browns. At their own 42, Elijah Moore in motion. They're going to hand it to Ford. No, they're going to keep it with Jameis. Toss it out to Moore. There's a flag and a gain of 1. That was a wild play. I'm not sure what the flag's for. Maybe on the offense here. Maybe the Bears can get Vrabel. Potentially. Potentially. No ineligible man downfield, according to the ref. They called a penalty for no reason, so it'll be 2nd and 9. Second and 9 for Cleveland at their own 43. 2 tight ends to the left. Aiken splits out wide to the left. Chubb is in the game. Winston looks right, throws. It's caught by Moore. A little wild throw there by Jameis. 3rd down and 5 coming up. Third and 3 at the 49. Jameis has got trips to the left. Quick throw. Oh, dropped by Njoku. Will Cleveland go for it or punt? I think they'll punt, but we'll see. Claire's aging like fine wine. John singing in the rain. Fourth and 3, the Browns are going to punt. Fair catch at Denver's 12-yard line, 13:37 in the third. John said wine tastes terrible, and then Miss Jennifer out of nowhere says, pardon me?
Shut up, bitch!
That's what Miss Jennifer said to John. Big Al wants to know how Miss Jennifer did on her picks. Ma, it's happening again. The girls are bullying me. C Middle says, did you see Tom Brady try and break 50 with Bryson? No, I didn't. Was that the golf interview you're talking about? I haven't seen it yet. Big Al says, I'll be 13-3 if the Broncos win. Wow. Big Al's on fire. What was your spread record, Big Al? John will be 1-0 if the Broncos win. Nice. Wow, 6-9 spread record, but wow, you were so good to get straight up. That's crazy. That is crazy. That's a crazy week. 13-37 remains in the third. At their own 12-yard line. Nix throws incomplete. 2 flags on the play. Denzel Ward might be called for pass interference. It looks like there is some battling on that sideline. Let's see. That looks like penalty on Sutton to me. Where was the pass interference? Anyone else see that play and wonder why there was a pass interference call? John says, Mitch, you really need to spread out the sports. I don't watch enough sports, bro. I don't do it anymore, man. Handoff. McLaughlin, gain of 9 to the 40. Second and 1, 12:50 left in the third. At their own 40. Handoff and a stuff. Loss of a couple yards. It'll be 3rd down and 2. 12:30 left in the third. This is a big drive for both teams right here. Cleveland's defense looking for a 3rd down stop. Three receivers. Bo Nix going to throw left. It's incomplete. Good coverage by Greg Newsome. It'll be 4th and 2, and I think Sean Payton will punt. Cleveland's corners have come to play today. .12:08 left in the third. Punt, backspin again towards the 23-yard line of Cleveland. John, thanks for the $2. This just in. Broncos in history. Do you mean our history? 2 likes for 50. I know Miss Jennifer hasn't liked the video yet. Come on, Miss Jennifer. Get it done. Miss Jennifer says, I hopped on when you first started and liked it. Okay, Miss Jennifer, I believe you. I'm just joking. Daniel says, no team is worse than the New York Jokes, John. They are the only team capable of losing a game on a bye week. No, I'm pretty sure the Bengals did that too. I'm not going to lie. Their defense allowed 44 points to the bye week. That's what I heard. I could be wrong. I don't know for a fact. $11:59 in the third. It's Cleveland ball. Jameis hands it. Chubb goes up the middle for 7. 11:50 in the third. $15 rushes, 35 passes for the Browns in this game. 11:30 left in the third. Winston is going to fake the handoff, and incomplete to Elijah Moore. 3rd and 3. Quick pressure caused the incompletion. I think Michael Vick is better than Lamar. I would say no. If you switched eras between the two, I think it would have similar results. I think Vic played in a worse era for a quarterback with that skill set, if that makes sense. But we also didn't get to see a good portion of Vic's prime because of what happened. 3rd and 3. There is a flag. Winston throws it at the turf. We'll see what happens. Delay of game on Cleveland, so that will back it up to 3rd and 8. 11-17 remains in the third quarter. Daniel, you do realize I've been joking, right? You do realize? All right. 3rd and 8. Come on, J-Mo. Underneath throw. That's well short of the first down. Thrash. 4th down. 11 minutes left in the third. Delay of game is a killer. Punt for the Browns. A big boy punt. Backspin again towards the 7-yard line. What's with this field in the backspin? 10:34 left in the third. Broncos will take over inside their 10-yard line. Johnny is sweating his bet. Let's see if his team can come through. First and 10. Bo Nix out of the pocket, looking down the field. It's going to throw it across the field, and it's incomplete. 2nd and 10, 10:27 left in the third. Bo Nix trying to go for a home run at his own end zone. John says, oh, please, Patrick, send your Mahomes power. And he says, oh, please, Taylor and Kelsey. Hey, thanks, Jake. You're the first one to say that. Appreciate it. I've got 2 of them, if you can notice. Bo Nix slings it to the 12-yard line. It's a completion. It'll be 3rd down and about 5 for Denver. 10-17 in the third. There is a flag. Could be on either team. Don't know. Maybe holding on Denver? What do you guys think? After the play is over, personal foul on Denver. Favorite Christmas memory. Wow. First thing that came to mind, it's not a specific thing, I don't think. I'd probably have to think about it harder. But the first thing that came to mind is when I was younger, we used to go to both my grandma's house on Saturday night and Sunday. And I always thought that was a lot of fun. Just as a kid, Christmas was always a bigger deal. So just the family aspect. But I don't have a specific thing. Caught by the Broncos for a touchdown! Oh my God! Bo Nix just unleashed and uncorked a 93-yard pass to Marvin Mims for a touchdown. Oh my goodness. What was that? That came out of nowhere. Ten minutes left in the third. This game has been crazy. Crazy. So the Broncos have a pick six, and they also have a they also have a 93-yard touchdown after a personal foul. Singh was expecting low scoring, but he was wrong. John loves his Broncos. Shout out to John with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 super chats on the day. Taking the lead. Jake is in the chat. About time. He says, let's effing go. Bodo has a super chat. Tori had a super chat. Tommy, BK, Big Al, and Caesar. Shout out to you guys. Jake says, let's effing Bo. Silver Stud says, did John Elway throw that pass? Yes, he did. Your eyes did not deceive you. My goodness. Jake says Broncos equal dark horse. They were on the dark horse list. I haven't seen that, Claire. My mom probably has. Big Al says, officially the game has gone over the total. Gronk spiked the like button, homies. I know John hasn't. Touchback for Cleveland. Oh! All right. First and 10. Play action. Jameis Winston going deep. Wide open. Touchdown. Jerry Jeudy. What the fuck is going on? Oh my God. A 93-yard touchdown and then a 70-yard touchdown back to back. How did he get this open? Good protection. And a post bomb. Levi Wallace got cooked. What is he doing? Outside leverage with no inside help. You, sir, suck. 2-point attempt for the Browns already. I'm rattled, Singh. I will change the score as soon as I can, sir. 9:50 left in the third. 2-point attempt for Cleveland. Jameis will take the snap. Look right. Throw. And it's 2 for Judy again. Riley Moss is him. Because the Broncos are missing him. My mouse is messed up, bro. I can't click anything. Hold on a second. If I can't click anything, Sing, I can't change the score, bro. $28-25. Silver Stud's boner is gone. Get it? Boner. No, you don't get it. $28-25. What a game. 9:50 left in the third. Jameis Winston, 336 yards, 3 touchdowns, and an interception. For a touchdown. He has 4 touchdowns. Jake, how you doing, man? $9:50 in the third. Broncos take over at their own 30. Will they go back to the air? Toss to the left. Looks like a hold, but no call. Now there's a flag. McLaughlin got a gain of 13 on a first down. We'll see if it is a hold. Garrett Bowles was holding, like I said. Move him back. Those are the problem with those tosses. 9:40 left in the third. First down. Replayed. And 20 at their own 20. Bo Nix. Throws! It's almost intercepted. There's a flag. Coming from the secondary. 2 flags. Offsetting penalties potentially. Curtis says, to be honest, Mitch and the BLV family are the best there is. The best there was. And the best there ever will be on YouTube.
Feels great, baby.
Offsetting penalties. Did it get tipped? I don't believe so. First and 20. Bo Nix is going deep again. And this time it's incomplete. Second and 20. 9:21 left in the third. I think they did it because it was first and 20, John. Bo Nix checks it down for John, and he picks up 2 or 3. Third down and 17. Can the Browns get a stop here? They're down by 3. And I can't believe it. There's still 24 minutes left in this game. Wow. Empty for Nix. 4-man rush. He's got time. He throws over the middle on a check down, and it is down at the 30. Browns get a stop. Can they take the lead? This game feels long as shit. Is it just me? Samuel says Kelsey would have lateraled that. You're definitely right. He would have. See, you didn't handicap that, John. Punt is off of a player and then caught by the Browns somehow and taken out of bounds by Darden. Daniel says you never... What? I never watched your overview video. What was your opinion on the Trevor Lawrence? Oh, you mean my review. My opinion was that it was ugly and it shouldn't have happened. I didn't talk too much about it. I just said it was like one of the worst hits of the year. And I kind of skated past it. What did you think of it, Daniel? I thought it was awful. John says he can get the Browns plus 3.5. I don't know, Johnny. You're already committed. You're committed to your side. You chose to bet against Jameis. You gotta face your fears. People aren't watching. Winston screen to Chubb. Chubb to the 45. Past the 45 to the 49. Big catch and run for Chubb. First down. Let's see if they can take the lead. Quick throw is incomplete for Jameis on first down. Trying to find Kadarius Toney on the check down. Second and 10, 7:25 left in the third. Handoff. Ford breaks a tackle, but he's not able to get any yards. Cleveland's still at their own 48-yard line. It's third down and 10. Guys, don't forget to go check out my ranking of the NFL Dark Horse teams. Week 13 reaction, the video from Bleacher Report. Go check it out. It's on the channel. Super chat from Bodo. Oops. Third down and 10. Check down for Njoku goes nowhere. What do I do with this? Okay. Where's my chat? It got deleted. Why is it so big? Okay. There we go. Thank you, Claire. Appreciate that. Yeah, it's a denim hoodie. This is my favorite zip up. Every Canadian has one of these. No, I'm just kidding. Only me. Browns punted and pinned the Broncos deep. Broncos got the ball deep in their own end. John's got to face the facts. First and 10. Bo Nix is under pressure and he throws the ball at the dirt, incomplete. Second and 10, backed up at his own 4. Last time he was here, he threw a 93-yard touchdown. Yes, they do, Jerome. Yes, they do. Curtis says, let's ride, Broncos. Guys, we're 4 likes away from 60 likes. Caesar with his second super chat of the day. Caesar. John probably eats watermelon on pizza. He probably does. I think he eats cantaloupe on pizza. Play action. Outside the pocket, Bo Nix is going down the field. He's got a man. It's Sutton. Sutton for a big play to the 36-yard line of Denver. The Broncos are better when they start at their own 3-yard line. My TV is asking if it wants to stay awake. Yes, it wants to stay awake. 5:20 left in the third. Handoff. Javonte. Gain of 8. Oh, that's not Javonte. That's Estime. 5 minutes left in the third. Is that his first carry of the game? Second down and 2. 4:50 left in the third. Four minutes and 40 seconds left in the third. Pitch to the left. McLaughlin reverses field, and he gets the first down, and McLaughlin inside the Cleveland 40. What a run! To the 38-yard line. 4:20 left in the third. Yeah, ham and pineapple is popular here too as well. Should have been a face mask on the play as well. 1st and 10 for Denver at the Cleveland 38. It's a swing pass incomplete for Bo Nix. Second and 10. Run towards the 21-yard line for McLaughlin. First down, Broncos. 3:35 left in the third. First down. Bo Nix under center. Hands it off. Another good run by Denver. A gain of 6 or 7. 2:50 left in the third. This red zone possession is going to be big. McLaughlin looking good. 2nd and 3. He's got 10 rushes for 70 yards. And they are at Cleveland's 13-yard line. Toss to the right. This one gets a yard. 3rd and 2. 2:15 left in the third. Mustard! 3rd and 2. 4 likes for 60. Miss Jennifer says, "Ma, I'm not fat. I'm just big boned." Timeout Broncos. No, Jermari, he is not. 2:02 left in the third. McLaughlin might be, though. Third and 2. Pressure on Nix. He's going to throw. And it's incomplete. 4th and 2. Will Denver go for it or extend their lead to 6? This is a bold decision by Mr. Sean Payton. They keep the offense out there for now at the 12-yard line. Nix under center. I don't think he's going to snap it. .155 left in the third. Field goal coming for Denver. The field goal is good. 31-25. 31-25. 152 remains in the game. Get the Cowboys off primetime, Jamari. Call Roger Goodell yourself. Get him off primetime, bro. Joe Burrow versus Micah Parsons. Monday Night Football. Yeah. I might skip that stream. We will see. Cowboys are going to beat the Bengals, says Jamari. We'll see. Maybe. 1st and 10. Come on, Jameis, let's go. In the gun. Trips to the left. Hands it to Ford. Ford gets a yard. 140 left in the third. Jerome says my son was born yesterday. Like actually yesterday? Or like that was his birthday yesterday? Second and 9. Jameis throws. It's complete to Njoku to make it a 3rd and 2-ish. 110. Wow, that's amazing, Jerome. Congratulations, man. Third and 1 for the Brownies. 6 for 10 in the first half on third down, 0 for 3 in the second half. Let's see what they've got here. It's a pitch to the left. Ford is shoved out of bounds. I think he's short. Impressive effort by McMillan. 4th and 1. Are they going to go for it? At their own 40? Maybe. 4th and inches. It is super close. And this is the end of the third quarter. I don't think there's any time left on the play clock. I can't see if there's a play clock, so I'm not sure. Jameis is going to QB sneak, and it looks like he's going to get enough for the first down. Right as the third quarter ended, too. Fourth quarter, they go for it at their own 40-yard line. They get it. Browns trying to take the lead, entering the fourth quarter. 31-25. What a game. 3 likes for 60. 3 likes for 60. If you haven't already subscribed, you're a jabroni. Subscribe. Mitch, I don't believe it. If the Broncos win, I will have picked the winners for every team this week. Wiggy, 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 Wiggy. Let's go, Wiggy. Is this ref on crack? It's me, Mario. To save the world. Tom Brady could do that.
Tom Brady could do that.
This is the longest game of all time, in my opinion. I'm doing good, Jimmy. How you doing? John said he's going to be back. All right, I'll be back. First and 10 for Cleveland at their own 40. Jameis in the gun. Handoff. Chubb only gets a yard. $31.25. 3 likes for 60. $14:30 left in the game. Jameis at their own 40-yard line. Play action. Pressure. Winston is sacked. Way back at his own 22-yard line. Nick Bonito got Winston and clobbered him. He was in the backfield immediately. Predictable play call right there. Beat the lineman. And they hammered Winston. No roughing the passer call against the Broncos, although they thought it should have been. 3rd and 23 for Cleveland instead, and it's a quick throw to Njoku to get back to the 40-yard line exactly. So it'll be a punt. 13 minutes left in the game. They're down by 6. And a big sack from Nick Bonito, who already has, that was roughing the passer, that already has a pick 6 in this game. He slammed him. Cooper slammed Winston into the ground. No call. Browns will punt. And it's a touchback. $12:40 left in the game. Yeah, they said there should have been a false start or something. I don't know. I didn't really see it myself. So that was probably no call, makeup call. I don't know. Denver will get it at their own 20. This game feels so long. Claire. So long. First down for Denver. At their 20. 12:40 left in the game. Can Denver extend their lead to 2 possessions, or will Cleveland get the ball back once again for Jameis? 2 receivers to the left. Bo Nix in the gun. Blitz by Cleveland. Nix styling it up. Going deep. It could be picked. It is. He threw against Denzel Ward again. And it was intercepted by Denzel Ward. Oh my God. Tried to hit Mims on a bomb, but Ward out-battled him for the ball and picked it off. Bo Nix is the most irresponsible QB in history, says John. The blitz caused him to slide to his left, and that made the pass even more difficult, but the pass was never there, to be fair. It was never there. It was never open. Yeah, I agree, John. It was stupid. At least they get the ball at their own 28 if you're a Broncos fan. It's like a punt. Jameis is going to go wide open. Judy, 45-50, 45-40. Judy to the 37-yard line of Denver. That must have been a coverage bust because he was wide open. 12 minutes left in the game. I agree, Jermari, but they had the worst quarterback in football. Like, he wasn't even a backup. He's worse than Cooper Rush. Jameis. Ball is deflected and incomplete. 11:52 left in the game. Claire says, why is Judy wide open? I don't know. It's a good question. Handoff. Only a gain of a yard or two. The Broncos have not allowed the Browns to run the ball at all in the second half. At all. Cleveland should just throw on every play. I don't know why they're running the ball still. It's been pretty crazy, Cisco. You're missing a crazy game, bud. Monday Night Football in Denver. Mile High. 3rd and 8. Jameis Winston at the 35 of the Broncos. 3-receiver formation. Jameis takes the snap. Jameis cooks. Throw. It's a first down. Gain of 16 for who is that? That's a Woods. First down, 10:50 left in the game. A slant, a simple slant. Jameis says, where's Levi Wallace? I'm throwing at whoever he is covered. Becca, you're an idiot. Jabron, what's up? 1st and 10 at the 21 of Denver. Jameis. Ball is deflected and it's incomplete. It was batted out of the hands of Jameis Winston. John needs a pick 6. Singh says, hello, Becca. Claire says, Becca. Miss Jennifer says, who's that? Where is my who's that? Do I still got that on here? Who's that? Did I delete it? Huh. I don't know. 2nd and 10. Jameis throws quick. It's incomplete. Off the chest of his target. 3rd and 10. 10:24 left in the game. Big 3rd down. 10:24 left. 3 seconds on the play clock. Jameis is shouting at his receiver. He wasn't lined up. Judy, delay of game. Third down and 15 now for Cleveland. Becca's enjoying the game because she doesn't have a rooting interest. How are you not cheering for Jameis? Come on, Becca. Here we go. Third and 15. It's loud at Mile High. At the 26, empty formation. Winston throws out wide to the left. It's a first down, Judy. Gain of 17. First and goal, Browns. Surtain ran past the ball. I think. Judy was in the flat. Oh, no, that wasn't Surtain. That was someone else. That was the linebacker. Sternod or whatever his name is, the jabron. Wide open in the flat. Oh, Becca has the Browns on her fantasy team. No wonder. At the 9-yard line. Jameis. Fake handoff. He pumps. Jameis runs down to the 5. I thought he was going to score a touchdown like last time. Oh, bro. I thought he was going to score a touchdown. 9:25 left in the game. Second and goal. That's my favorite word. I say it all the time now. Empty formation for Cleveland. Second and goal. Looks like Denver's going to blitz. Hot, wide open. It's Nicholas Chubb. Touchdown. And the lineman got hurt. No one was covering him. Not a single human being was covering him. I mean, Becca could have done a better job covering him on that play. $8:57 left in the game. The extra point is good. Touchdown Cleveland, and they take the lead. So the score is 32-31. Cleveland. Which one do you like more? This one? Or this one? This one doesn't have lights, though. I gotta, put a light here so people can see it. It's too dark. Silver Stud says Broncos look tired. You like the red balls. All right. You don't like blue balls? You like red? There you go. Ornaments. Isn't it? What isn't it ornaments? I don't know. Haha.
What?
When the 15 Broncos are coming out.
Zane says, Mitch, was I the only one who picked the Jets to win this week? I hope. Ornaments. I can't say it. One word I can't say. Singh says, Mitch, was I the only one who picked the Jets? Anyone else pick the Jets? Chubb's not the same. No, he's not, man. He just scored a touchdown. He was wide open. But he's not the same right now. Maybe next year. Ornaments. What a stupid word. Becca celebrates 33 months of membership. Hi, I love you. Learn how to say ornaments. Did I say it right? Also, thank you for being a member for that long. Appreciate it. Who's the most overrated quarterback of all time? Bo Nix. No, I'm just kidding. I don't know. McLaughlin with a gain of 3. I don't know. I'd have to think about that. I don't know. 2nd and 7. Bo Nix has got time. He's going to throw down the field, and he nails a dime to Cortland Sutton at the Denver 48. First down, Broncos. Neither do I, Dark Nate. Neither do I. 1st and 10. At the Browns 48. Jesus says Russell Wilson. I try not to think of players anymore as overrated. I think everybody has their own good moments, their bad. If they're considered overrated, they must have been good at some point. There must have been a reason people thought they were good or overrated or bad. I like underrated. I don't love overrated. Overrated is harsh. Overrated is, I don't know. That's like, it's too much for me, man. I don't know. 1st and 10. For Bo Nix at the 48 of Cleveland. Gronk spiked the like button. Broncos down by a point. Hand it off. And some tough running by the Broncos. A gain of 2. 2nd and 8. Mitch for Prez. Hold on. I need a sound effect for that.
It's gonna be me.
2nd and 8. 3 receivers. Bo Nix down the middle. It's caught for a first down and a gain of 12 by the tight end. 6:45 left in the game. Watson, yeah. Bodo says Brock Purdy. First and 10. Bo Nix under center at the 34. They hand it off. It's a good run from McLaughlin. Second down and 2. Phillip Rivers. Wow. 5:50 left in the game. 2nd and 1. Inject a Jameis Winston game-winning drive into my veins. Give me Denver field goal and then Browns field goal for the win. Phillip has a lot of kids, though. Quick throw, incomplete. RPO slant. Nix was off on that one. 3rd and 1. McLaughlin's been one of the Broncos' best players tonight. Animal. 5:34 left. 3rd and 1, Nix to throw. It's open. Complete for a first down at the 19 or 18-yard line of Cleveland. Clock is ticking. 5:25 left in the game. Just a quick speed out by Cortland Sutton. Off coverage by Emerson. Yes, he did, Bodo. Yes, he did. Bo Nix, 17 for 34. At the 18-yard line, it's a handoff up the middle, and that is a loss of 2 or 3 for Denver. Estime had nowhere to go. 4:45 left in the game. Bryce Young. That's rough. That's tough. Brett Favre. Nah. It's a possible answer, but nah. Ward now, after 2 interceptions, is being brought to the locker room. Hopefully he's okay. Empty formation. Can Denver take advantage? Bo Nix is going to scramble. He's going to take off, and he's going to pick up 7. 3rd down and 4. He did, C-Middle. He did. 4 minutes left in the game. 32-31 Browns. Huge 3rd down. Absolutely huge. 3:45 left in the game. 3rd and 6 at the 14. 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Blitz by the Browns. It's a screen pass. Perfect play call. And it's tackled short. Ooh, this is interesting. 4th and 1. What a tackle, though. That was a beautiful play call against that blitz. 4th down and 1. I think Denver's going to go here, which is interesting because a field goal would take the lead. They haven't really been incredibly successful running the ball on short yardage situations, so this could go either way. Let's see if they kick it or what they're going to do. 5 seconds on the play clock. Timeout for the Broncos. That will be their second of the second half. Which, that's big. Denver is 7-5, 2-2 in their division. They're 3rd in their division. Jameis has been beautiful, their camp. Absolutely beautiful. He has 5 touchdowns in this game. 5. 4 to his team and 1 to the other team. 2:57 left in the game. Field goal for Will Lutz on 4th and 1. Interesting. Kick is good. Miami's not making the playoffs. They're going to lose to Cleveland. They're going to lose to the Niners. They're going to lose to... Who else they play? The Jets. They're going to lose to... I don't know. Who else they play? Cold weather. Miami's done, bro. Miami has to win like 9 games before December even gets here. Automatic losses. (34-32) Denver. Sing. We love you, Sing. You're the man. .254 left. 3 timeouts for Cleveland, 1 timeout for Denver. Denver is up 34-32. 2:54. Denver only has 1 timeout. If Cleveland goes down and scores a field goal, it's very likely they're going to win the game. Very, very, very likely. Because Denver only has 1 timeout. Let's see. Big Al says, what up, Dirk Can't? Here comes Jameis. Monday Night Football. 4 downs to play with, very likely. Do they, though? They won a playoff game in the Lambeau in the snow once. I think their problem is injuries. First and 10. At their own 30. Play action for Jameis. Jameis. Stepping around. Stepping. He's under pressure. It's a sack. Second down and long. 2:40 left in the game. Huge sack for Denver right there. Absolutely massive. Judy. Double covered. 2nd and 18. Winston in the gun. Jameis scrambling. It's going to pick up 4 or 5. It's going to be 3rd and long. Man, this is the longest game of the year. 2:04 left in the game. 3rd and 12. Third down. Yes, sir, Benjamin. Aaron Benjamin. Let's go. 3rd and 12. Jameis. Throws. I thought he was out of bounds. They say Elijah Moore caught it. Gain of 14. I thought he was out of bounds. Was he in bounds? Oh my God! Tony toe tap! First down! Holy dime. This guy's thrown like 25 dimes in one game. Becca says the other league on our fantasy league is complete ass. Best team only has 7 wins. That's wild. What do you mean only 75%? What do you mean by that? Oh, the other division. Oh. I would love Jameis on my team. What are you talking about? That being said, we got Drake May. If my team was like if I didn't have a good like a top 10 quarterback, I'd take Jameis on my team. You know what I mean? Or like a guy that was like that has potential to be like a first or second year quarterback. I would take Jameis. Like, would I rather have Kirk Cousins or Jameis? Jameis. Would I rather have Tua or Jameis? Jameis. More entertaining. I'll take it 100%. Broncos country says, let's go Broncos. Would I rather have Russell Wilson or Jameis? Jameis. Even though Russell Wilson is Mr. Unlimited, but still. Russ doesn't play into it anymore. Russ is washed when it comes to the aura. He doesn't have any. It's gone. It's pizza time, ladies and gentlemen.
Pizza time.
Gronk, spike the like button if you haven't already. 1:59 remaining in the game. We're back from the 2-minute warning at their own 42, split back formation. Now they split into empty. Jameis in the empty. 4-man rush. Quick throw to the left. And it's intercepted! And returned for a touchdown! How did he pick that off with his left arm? Oh my God. How did he intercept that with his left arm? It was a bad throw. It was a little bit behind. Okay, it was two hands, but he like flipped around. He like flipped all the way around and caught it. Pretty wild catch. That was like Madden. That was like a Madden pick where the guy like jumps in the air and picks it off. So it's going to be a 9-point game, which makes it pretty impossible for the Browns to win. But they do still have 3 timeouts and 1:48 left to play. John is feeling pretty. I'm surprised he got a touchdown, too, out of it, too. He got a touchdown. He was, like, he dove in the air and fell on his ass. And then he returned it for a touchdown. Stefanski couldn't believe it. Jameis couldn't believe it. (41-32). Becca wants me to change the score. Okay. Well, we'll get to see one more drive here from the Browns. Return for Cleveland to the 25-yard line. 1:44 left in the game. It's not over for the spread, no. It'll be interesting to see if Cleveland tries to get to field goal range and kick a field goal. If they can get there. Because they need to keep their timeouts as much as possible if they can. So, I think as soon as they can get into field goal range, you have to kick a field goal and attempt an onside kick. Third down and 10, incomplete pass, nearly intercepted. Winston under pressure. It'll be 3rd and 10. Broncos are getting more pressure now. Winston has 460 yards, 6 touchdowns. 4 to his team and 2 to the other team. 1:15 left in the game. Come on, let's get in the field goal range. I want to see some sort of onside kick. Come on, Jameis. Come on, Jameis. Throws it. Oh, my God. Njoku dropped it. 4th down. This is the game, pretty much. John, he has 460 yards. Two. Split backs, 3 receivers. Game on the line. Now it's empty. Winston throws. It's caught for a first down at the 40. Judy again. Don't take a timeout. Don't take a timeout. No. Why? Don't take a timeout, bro. This is the most points I think the Broncos have conceded all season. No, they do. What are you talking about? They have a choice. Come on, bro. Maybe the Ravens scored more, but either way, it's 1st or 2nd. Jameis throws, and it's, almost an incredible catch by Elijah Moore. Good coverage. McMillan's played really well. Jake, why weren't you in the chat, man? Are you busy with your boys or something? The one Broncos primetime game, he's not in the chat. Second and 10. Judy's been lit, man. Winston checks it down. He's got Ford wide open. 45, 40, out of bounds. See, if they didn't take their fucking timeout, they'd still have 3 timeouts. They'd be in field goal range. Stupid ass. Guy's gonna have 500 yards. Guy's gonna have 500 yards, bro. At the 38. Gotta go deep. Okay, this got a chance off the left. Oh, interference! PI in the end zone. I thought his career game was last week against the Steelers. It should be a touchdown. We'll see if they can get in. Arm bar. That's the call. And yeah. So it's going to, if they score here, we'll see if they score here, but it'll come down to a onside kick if they can score. Chubb is the back to the right. Judy's in the slot to the right. Now he's to the left, Chubb. Tight end to the left. They're going to hand, nope, they're going to fake it. And it's intercepted again. No! Judy's trying to run him down, and he does. That will end the game. No! Oh, wow, that's crazy. John, you're so lucky. You're so lucky, bro. Jameis, bro, why? Why? I get it. He's trying to make a play, but like, no, don't throw it there. No. Oh, that was the worst interception by far that he threw. That's the end of the game. 41-32. Pretty crazy game. Very long game. Holy shit. Fun though. I want more Browns on prime time. Thanks guys for watching. Appreciate it. Gronk, spike the like and subscribe. We will be back soon. Tomorrow, power rankings. We'll see the Steelers. Are they in the top 25? Find out tomorrow. Deuces!